what's up? It's your boy Lundon LaMir, and we back again. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for checking me out, tuning in, liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this wherever you can. You know what I'm saying? I greatly appreciate it. That allows me to grow. That allows me to get in front of more people and be heard by more ears. So today, we just going to jump right into it today. We're going to jump right into it. And I want to talk about self-care. Self-care, self-love, like these are terms that we have all heard. You know what I'm saying? People throw them around all day long. But I really want to get down to the root of it. What is it? What is self-love? What is self-care? You know, self-love and self-care, to me, it looks like self-care looks like saying no to things outside of yourself that does not benefit your growth and development. Self-care also looks like saying yes to yourself and everything that's beneficial to your growth and development. So I look at it like this. Let's say, for instance, that you know you want to lose weight. This is a goal of yours. Self-care is turning away from the damn donuts. Telling yourself, no, I don't need those donuts. I know they're delicious. They look amazing. But I don't need them because that does not serve my higher purpose. That does not serve my higher self. That's self-care, right? Self-care also looks like knowing that you have a deadline for a project. You know, you may be in school and you have a big exam or project or essay coming up. Or you're a business owner and you need to do some research for your business in order for your business to grow. But a friend of yours is like, hey man, let's go out, let's get some beers, let's go look at some chicks, let's do this, let's do that. Self-care, self-love is knowing how to tell that friend who you have love for, nah, I'm gonna have to pass tonight. I gotta go home, I gotta do some research, I gotta study tonight, I gotta take some notes tonight. Now, he might not feel that. He might not appreciate you telling him no. He might call you names. He might think, oh man, you acting lame, you acting strange. You can't worry about that because at the end of the day, you have to pour into yourself in order to pour into the world. You know what I'm saying? You have to pour into yourself in order to be able to pour into the world. You know, I look at it like this. The average person, right? The average person wakes up in the morning. Their alarm goes off. They hit the snooze button once. They get that extra few minutes of sleep. It's not even really good sleep because you're anticipating the next alarm to go off after you hit the snooze. So now that second snooze goes off. Now, we're still talking about the average person. They're probably going to hit that snooze button one more time. Okay, now the third time it goes off, now they stop it and they get up. You know what I'm saying? Their mind is all foggy because the night before they stayed up scrolling social media, you know what I'm saying, looking at a bunch of nonsense. So their mind is all foggy. So now they may skip the shower. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the average person here. So they may or may not get in the shower. Now, some people may have children, you know what I'm saying? So now they got to wake up and tend to the children. But some people don't have children. So they wake up, throw their clothes on. They got to rush out the house to get to where they got to go, right? If they're going to work, immediately, once they get into work, they have to meet the requirements of the company. They have to meet the requirements of the customers if they work in customer service or anything like that. So they go through the whole day, 8-hour day, 10-hour day, right? Meeting the needs of everyone else. You know, you're meeting your boss's needs. You're meeting the customer's needs. You're meeting the needs of everyone else. You may get a 30-minute break and you spend that stuffing food down your throat and scrolling social media, taking in everyone else's highlight reel, right? Okay, so then you get off of work, you run home, you might drink some beers, eat some junk food, sitting there watching TV, scrolling social media. Before you know it, you're back in the bed and you're about to repeat this cycle all over again. Now, stop for a second. That's how the average person spends their day. So within that time frame, that 24-hour time frame, this person has not once took care of self. They're not taking care of self. They're not pouring into self. So now when they're at work, they're giving a half-ass job. They're giving half-ass effort because they're not even fully They're not even fully tapped into themselves, into their full capability. You understand what I'm saying? So if they do have children, now they're being a half-ass parent, with all due respect. If you're not filling your cup up as a person, you can't pour into your children. You can't. It's just impossible. This is why we see some parents, man, they yelling at their kids. They cussing their kids out over every little infraction. They're very irritable around the children. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Go in your room. Take the tablet. Because they're irritable. And a lot of that irritability comes from the fact that you're not practicing mindfulness. You're not practicing stillness. You're not pouring into yourself. So self-care looks like turning your phone off. That's what self-care looks like. It looks like, take yourself out. Take yourself on a walk in nature. Take yourself to the movie. Take yourself on a nice shopping day. You know what I'm saying? Treat yourself to nice things. Pour into yourself. Go exercise. Hit the gym. Like, get in tune with yourself. Because the better you feel, the better you'll make everyone around you feel. You cannot pour from an empty cup. It's not possible. It's not going to happen. It's going to leave you drained. It's going to leave you feeling depleted. So the whole point of this message is to prioritize your self-care, because real self-care is real self-love. You cannot love anyone else if you do not love yourself. You cannot take care of anything else if you do not take care of yourself. So I challenge you, hey man, when you get home tonight, cut the phone off a few hours before you go to bed. Like, you don't need to be scrolling on social media. You don't need to be doing that. Read you a book, sit in silence, find you a good educational documentary to watch, listen to a Lundon LaMir video, you know what I'm saying? That will help you also, but in all seriousness, take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. Take time to learn yourself, know yourself, learn new things. You know what I'm saying? You should always be looking to expand your mental. That is a muscle. Your brain is a muscle. You should always be looking to strengthen it. You know what I'm saying? You should always look to take care of yourself first. And that is not selfish in a negative sense. Don't allow people to gaslight you into thinking that prioritizing yourself and your needs above theirs is selfish, because it's not. It is not. In fact, that is a very selfless act, to fill yourself up and make yourself into the ultimate version of who you're supposed to be. To turn yourself into the highest version possible is literally the most selfless act. You know why? Because once you hit that 2.0 version of yourself, once you become your higher self, everything around you, everything you touch benefits. Everything. Every person you come in contact with, they can feel that energy. You can uplift them with that energy. So you have to take care of yourself first. And I'm going to leave on that note, man. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Lundon LaMir on Instagram, Lundon LaMir on Facebook as well. We are working on some things. I got an audio book coming out. It's just going to be guidelining some steps for the purposeful man. You know what I'm saying? If you are a young man and you want to find purpose, and you just are a little stuck and you don't know where to start, this is going to be perfect for you. It's going to be perfect for you. I will have some further updates on that here shortly, but in the meanwhile, make sure y'all stay tuned in. Love.